So I started sewing when I was 13. I was always like ripping bags apart to figure out how they were made and making my own and putting them back together. But I didn't really know that I would turn it into a brand. It just really worked out that way. I studied abroad in Tokyo my sophomore year in college. I was just completely overtaken by the culture, everything about it, like the kawaii cuteness of it. People weren't afraid to wear color. It was super exciting and it definitely influenced my design. Mokuyobi means Thursday in Japanese. It's all about getting excited about something. We make backpacks, accessories, hats, iron-on patches. The fun part about being able to sew is I make all the samples. So I'm kind of like learning what's good and what works and what doesn't while I'm making a bag. So what I do usually is I'll make a sketch and then I'll write next to it the dimensions that I want it to be. So I wrote some dimensions down, and then this is the bag I made, which was giant. It was way too big, but it's like huge, it holds everything. But I thought it would be too crazy. Then I made another sample. This is like the nesting dolls of backpacks, which was a tiny version. This little baby bag. So it's just like changing the dimensions and making the exact same bag. This is like super fun for me. And then I decided that this one was too small. So then I ended up making the middle size. And then this was the one that was produced. Sometimes mistakes happen, but they're fun mistakes and they work out in their own ways. This is like a patch design I was working on, like sketching it out. Here is for like the plant print and the high five patch. Just like drew a bunch of plants and then I scanned them all in and colored them in Illustrator and kind of rearranged it. I like to draw things that aren't like necessarily 100% real and don't exist. I like to go off like actual things but then give them a little funny twist. I think a lot of people as they grow up feel like color is for children and they kind of abandon it. And I think that's a mistake. I think color is super expressive. Yeah, I used to like make everything myself. I'd sew like 6 backpacks at a time. That was like my production, and then eventually I was able to ramp up. I did a Kickstarter to start this, the Bedford bag, which is a 3-way backpack over the shoulder and tote bag, which I was able to mass produce. That was my first production project. Functionality comes first. If you can't use a bag, it's useless. So the number of pockets, how you open it, how you access it, it's super important. And then obviously how it looks is also important but secondary. I think it's fun because you can personalize whatever you have with like a little piece of your personality with yourself. Like, oh, that really speaks to me, and it's like expressing yourself in an artistic way on the go. Before, I feel like it was a lot more big brands, and now there's like so many small brands everywhere that you can pretty much find whatever you're looking for, which is great. And you can like search in those like tiny niches and get something that's like speaks perfectly to you.